I call these Ultimate Warrior push-ups. And if you know, you know. It's because of the bands, it's because of the veins popping out. So this is a fantastic peak contraction exercise for the chest. This is especially useful if you have a hard time feeling your chest working when you're bench pressing. What you're going to do here is grip on the end of a bench and push inwards as you're doing a push-up. So you can see my elbows flaring out as I'm coming down to the bottom and then coming in as I'm pushing up to the top. That's where the band resistance comes in. I've got the band set behind and a little to the sides, attached to the posts of the rack. You don't necessarily need a rack for this one. I found that's the easiest place to attach these, but anything else of similar height and similar stability is going to work just fine. So if you're training at 5 p.m., don't worry, you don't need to take up a rack for this one. But it works great as a finisher. You want the bands to be kind of right around the elbow joint, and as you're pressing up, you want to project your elbows forward and inwards as much as you can. So you want to fully lock out those elbows as you come to the top, as though you're trying to touch the insides of your elbows together at the top of the exercise. Goal being here is to maximize that pec contraction as you come into that top of the exercise. This one doesn't contribute a lot to hypertrophy, but it is a great finisher, and I know a lot of people don't like finishers because they don't always contribute directly to hypertrophy, but in my experience, stuff like this is really good for developing that mind-muscle connection and also training the peak contraction of the chest, and that's something you can tend to miss if you do just a lot of bench pressing and even flies too. I've also put together a free 3-week specialization training program for you. Check the first pinned comment below for details.